This brings back memories. And this shot here kind of symbolizes so much in the recent history of Buffalo. This used to be the McKinley Park Inn, a thriving business on the main drag in Hamburg, New York. And in 2005, when we tried to start we did start a populist libertarian organization called Free New York, Free Buffalo. We had our second meeting here. The first meeting had 300 people. Live coverage by the local media, total coverage by the local media, and we were in Associated Press. Got my photo in the paper. And then the second, and 300 people paid to be there. And the second meeting, because we had no budget, we had to charge people just to pay for the room. The second meeting was here, a breakfast meeting, because you know, North Town's dinner, South Town's breakfast. You know, meeting, it sounds trivial, but planning a meeting is really important. And I take that stuff very seriously. We had the second meeting here. We had 300 people. I can't remember the press, but I think we had a little press, but 300 people paid to be here. And then the final meeting we had was to get the thing started and raise money, because we broke even on the first two events. Was at an abandoned railroad station. Sorry, I'm on my way to have my coffee, so a little slurry. The old train station, Buffalo's East Side. So of course, North Town's suburbs, South Town's suburbs. Final event, right in the heart of the inner city. Again, you try to cover all the different bases. We had 550 people paying $10 a piece to go to an abandoned railroad station. We thought, we were a little disappointed. We wanted, of course, 2,000, 3,000 people. In retrospect, it's one of the biggest meetings in the history of Buffalo. Bottom line is, and this is why I'm running for chair of the Libertarian Party on a platform of direct action. I've tried all the political stuff. I've tried litigation extensively. I've tried lobbying. I lobbied against the Rockefeller drug laws. Okay, yeah, we got rid of those. I lobbied against corporate welfare. That was not successful. I've run for office 4 times, and I've supported so many candidates you wouldn't possibly believe it, and I've been a paid political consultant. And none of it works because the system is rigged, and that's why I'm running for chair of the Libertarian Party on a platform of direct citizen action. I'm not going to bore you with it now, but just make a final comment, because I am on my way to a coffee shop to edit the final version of the publication I'll be handing out in Grand Rapids next week. I'm very happy with it. We worked so hard on this thing under time pressure, and I'm so happy with the final result. I wish it could be in Grand Rapids. I don't think I'm going to post it online. But Josh Allen, like when he came to Buffalo preseason, I remember for 2 years the local media was skeptical of this guy. And I'm not going to brag, but one of the talents I have, I'm really good at spotting talent. I really am. It doesn't matter where. I could tell you stories. I won't tell you the stories, but I'm just good at spotting talent. And I didn't know much about the guy. I watched him, I think, in one preseason game, and I said, excuse me again, no coffee excuse. I said, this guy's a stud. This guy's a fucking stud. I love that man. But Buffalo expects him to carry all of us on his shoulders. He could do that on the football field with a little help, hopefully, this year. But he can't carry the whole community. It's too much of a burden. So the bottom line is, we've sold our house, and I'll let you know what our next move is. So I did everything, folks. I did everything, blood, sweat, and fucking tears, to save this area, and I couldn't do it with all the professional skill set that I have, what chance do you have, really? Unless you want to adopt, look, turn the camera around, sorry. I hate to say it, look, here we are right now. I don't know if there's a sidewalk. I mean, if I don't know if there's a sidewalk here. I'm on McKinley. People going, it's like a throughway. If we don't have walkable neighborhoods, we're not going to last. Like, we have the least, I'm digressing a little bit, going on a rant. I hate to go off on a rant. Yeah, there's no sidewalk. I'm walking in on the grass here. Poor young woman there. I'm sure she's going to work. She's not out for a hike, and she's got to walk to work. It's so pathetic. And we allow the government to be in charge of mass transit. Folks, excuse me again, no coffee. The government sucks at everything. Haven't I proven that I'm putting my bibliography together, by the way. I think a lot of people who've seen me early in my career, last couple of years, maybe the middle part of my career, most people have no idea how many damn articles I've written. I've written about 200 articles. My intern from Narden, Canisius, who's graduating today, by the way, but she's going to keep working for me. I'll pay her a few shekels because I don't have a big budget. We're going to put my bibliography out. But if you read, we weren't able to raise money to keep Free Buffalo going. But you know what? It really kind of led to a Palladino for Governor campaign, which is Carl's not a libertarian, but he is a populist. And it led to that. It led to the Jack Davis campaign. But ultimately, we weren't able to raise money for reasons I won't go into now. Again, the system is rigged. One of the problems with libertarians is we think we can be like the Republicans and the Democrats. It's like, no, we can't. Those people are graft machines. I said the other night, if I'd stayed in the Democratic Party, I'd probably be worth $30 million right now. If you're a player in the Democratic Party or Republican Party for a number of decades, you inevitably become a millionaire one way or another. We can't do that. We're not promising to steal other people's loot and distribute it to our friends. So politics is rigged, and I guess what I was trying to say, this direct action idea, I think it's uniquely suited for the libertarian movement. But it's not patented, it's not copyrighted. Anybody can use it. So if you people who choose on remaining and fighting in Buffalo, best of luck, because I tried for 50 years. Did you know that the Buffalo political machine ruined my law practice in New York City? You people have no idea the shit that I put up with for my activism in Buffalo. No fucking idea. Sorry. But this idea of direct action, this can be used in Buffalo. It's going to be used for, basically shrinking the government. You can't use it to make government bigger. I don't know why you would, because you can already make government bigger by getting involved in corrupt politics. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm struggling to find a place to walk in Hamburg, New York. Let's face it, this is not the healthiest suburban town in America when I go out to the restaurants. So walkable, one of my programs, I'll close on this, the Walk for Liberty. It's one of the things I want the Libertarian Party to do. Start sponsoring and encouraging walks. People walking 7,500 steps a day will solve a lot of the healthcare crisis in the United States. And nothing that you think you could do politically is going to work. Nothing. Trump doesn't even have a fucking plan. So I'll leave it at that. Sorry for not having the selfie stick. I am going to do a selfie stick formal podcast later in the day. Finally have time to do it. I just finished this huge project. I got another huge project to work on, but I'll squeeze it in. And I'm going to talk about a couple of things, but primarily the Massey race in Kentucky. And I'm going to try to draw an analogy to that, and one of the strategies I'm urging the Libertarian Party to adopt in Grand Rapids next week. So see you all soon. Get out there and walk today.